Hi guys, good morning. So guys, good morning, good morning. So today I want to nurse my tomatoes and pepper, right? Tomatoes and pepper is what we are doing, right? Baby, tomatoes and pepper. Tomatoes are so expensive in the market. They're so expensive, and I have a bit of, spare land where I'm living. So instead of it just wasting, I want to nurse some. Actually, we did it. My network. See what we suffer here in Africa. The networks are not good. But either ways, we are back, we are up and going. So guys, I'm trying to untie the leather where I have the grains, or the seeds rather, to show you. I'd love to know how many of you are planting. You don't really have a choice. What's that? You broke glass there. Be careful. The other day on Sunday, right? Yes, today is Tuesday. On Sunday, I wanted to do stew and I decided to go get some tomatoes. Now, I'm living in Ghana. 3 small, is it balls or what are they called, of tomato, 5 cedi, very small. And I'm like, how many am I going to buy to make stew for my family? And hopefully, the stew can remain for the next day or day. So this is corn, guys, corn. This is okra, lady fingers. This is it. Don't come here. I'm talking to my agric chicken that's on the loose here. Look at it. Say hi. Hi. These chicks, anything they see, rather, this is not chick again. Whatever they see, corn again. They are coming for eating. This is yellow corn. So this is the white corn. No, we're not planting the corn now. Yeah, I know that. This is what? The tomatoes. Because I see pepper here. This is okra, right? This is the okra.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. This, what they call it?
What about the other one? The other one they use the hold.
I remember the other time we planted tomato, we already had the leaf, not the seed. So I think this is tomato, right? So we're not doing the corn, and we're not doing are we doing okra too, or just tomato and pepper? Okay, so we're going to do.
All right. Oh, today Tuesday, say Thursday again. Hey, where you come matter? I dey wait for you now. Anything we talk, now you be organ now. Now you be organ now. Anything we talk, now I go hear. Be what I go do. Anything you say, be what I go do.
So this is the pepper.
If be so, you dey carry and go front, they go front. No problem. I dey. More down.
Am I going to do it?
It's a seed now.
No, so you show me first. You know the other one, it was the other. These chickens will eat this thing. And you left it open now. See, this one is here for the. Well, can you eat this? They can eat it too. So this is my chicken. She hatched up, yes, and gave us 4 chicks. Unfortunately, we are left with just these 2. I have a couple of other ones around, but they are all out. So I'm going to get my slippers off. And so this is a part of our house that we have not yet done the fence. You can see. So how am I going to do it now? But if we are doing pepper, do we do pepper and tomato close to each other?
Just here, no worry.
Anyway, so I can start from the back here, right?
Use that cutlass. You open it.
I
Or you can
could
use a
I
bucket.
will use my fingers now. So guys, I'll pour as many as I can.
Not too many, like 3, 4.
Okay. So, you say like 4. How do you get to count it? And these chicks, they know how to scatter. So when we are done, we are going to do some kind of barricade, yes. I hope I'm doing it right, guys. I hope I'm doing it right.
You don't even need to take it too deep inside.
I don't need to take it too deep. Really?
Just pour.
Okay, I can just scatter it around like this. But I thought you said I need to. Okay. So he's saying I can just, spread it around like this.
Cover it.
So we'll get sand and cover it, right? So guys,
So spread out that side and stand it.
this is just about it. Tomatoes are really, really, really expensive right now. And the other day I was speaking with my sister in Nigeria, and it's the same thing
They're experiencing there.
they're experiencing. Yes. Tomatoes. So we're going to do the okra, right? Where are we going to do the okra?
That side.
Which side?
Yes, that side.
Side. Okay. So do I scatter all of this to my hand?
Yes, just do this.
But you've covered here now.
Just spread.
I hope it does work. It rained actually this morning, but the sun is coming out. It's coming. We've been No, I don't. I should get some more. We've been procrastinating about doing this. And you know the thing about procrastinating? I'm going to do. Before you know what, we will be pursuing the Hamatan season. And you will be telling yourself, oh, I would have done this. So today, after we dropped the girls off at school, we came home and I think we got talking about something over here. And we're like, oh, let's do this once and for all. Oh. So this nursing should take about how many weeks?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks. So guys, I will be updating you people. In fact, the day I notice it starts to come out, I'll come back and show you people, and I'll obviously carry you guys along when we start transplanting, right? Yeah. So we're using this portion here. If you've got space in your compound, space that is just, I'm going to say, is idle, lying more like a waste. I know that farming is not something easy. I didn't farm growing up, but it is what it is we are facing right now. So if you have space lying idle in your compound, you could plant corn, okra, tomato, pepper, even granite. Yes, we have granite, but I didn't see it there. I didn't see it in the nylon. We planted all of this last year, but you see the thing about this tomato and pepper is that we were late last year to the show. So the rains had, were already almost over. So we didn't really get something, out of it, but we got something. I have bitter leaf. How many of you know bitter leaf? I have bitter leaf over there. That's it today. I had quite a number of it. I had it where the blocks, if you can see the blocks down there. But when we were molding those blocks, let me show you guys. When we were molding the blocks, we had to, you want to add some more tomato? Whatever, I thought we were going to make use of this space here too. Or it's not this side. Or because of the water over here. There are dark clouds forming in the sky, guys. So it might rain. So as I was saying, the bitter leaf is even coming out again. Can you see? The bitter leaf was caught here. so that they could make good use of this space while they were molding the blocks. And this is like about 1 or 2 weeks later, fresh ones are out. I also have scent leaf. You can see the scent leaf down there by the makeshift well that we built. Look at it. Look at the scent leaf. And I also have bitter leaf over there again, as you can see. These things, if you go to the market, they are quite I tried planting ugu. I don't know if the ugu is out now. If you're a Nigerian, you definitely know ugu. Ugu is expensive here in Ghana. They don't eat it here. They don't. So the Nigerians that plant it make good money out of it. So ugu is expensive. So what next are we doing now?
Looking for how we block that place.
Okay, so you want to use some of these blocks. They're already going there. And before you know what, they'll go and start scattering that place. They'll go and scatter it. So where are you getting the blocks from? Which side? Where are you going to carry?
How far? No problem.
Good morning. We are facing right here. So this plot is unoccupied, and I guess because of the way this area, particular spot we are, when the rain pours, it lands in this plot here. And sometimes it gets to overflow. Not sometimes, whenever the rain is heavy, it gets to overflow right into our compound, depending when the owner of the plot comes. So we dug this gutter here, and we're using the sand to wedge the fence here, so that no matter how it is, we have this dual fence here of how many coaches? Good morning! Of about 3 coaches here. So we have to wedge it so that come what may, it doesn't get to fall. I think last Sunday or so it rained. Do you get to name your chicks or your chickens? I named my chicken, that one over there, the one with the kids, that is Bridget. But I'm yet to name her kids because you have to be sure that they get to survive before you name them. So that is Bridget. I have Felicia. I haven't seen her. Then I have Bridget Hope. Bridget Hope is with her chicks inside. There were 4 chicks, but we lost one. So she's inside. We usually have some birds over here that come and, you know, check out for them. So she's inside. So hopefully these 2 that have survived, when they come of a certain age, I will get to, name them. Funny, right? So guys, we've planted the grain, the seed of the tomato and the pepper over here. Over here, we're trying to get some blocks to, barricade it. Then we'll get some palm fronds and cover on top. Because these chicks and the chickens, they usually come over here and scatter. So we've done that. Let's wait and see. So what are you looking for? Block. You take this one here from this. After all, we're going to even get this out now. So, but these blocks won't be enough. Will they? If we had net would have been better. You just use this. But what I'm wondering is, okay, the blocks, they will stay by this side here. Is there anything you want me to do? So where do you want to do the okra?
Just plant it okay, some of this place like this.
But these blocks won't be enough if you are going to use it as a barricade.
That net will just be perfect.
The net, right? You don't want to use on those other ones there. Those blocks over there. Is to carry it back. Today it rained around 7 thereabout. So everywhere is kind of, can you see? The whole road is muddy. Muddy. I said tomatoes are very expensive. And guys, let me tell you people the truth. I'm I use what they call them to cook. I use tomato paste, but for healthy lifestyle, healthy reasons, and all of that, I'm trying as much as possible to stop it. I'm trying as much as possible to stop it. But the cost of tomato in the market is alarming. It's alarming. The other day on Sunday when I said I bought some tomatoes, I could only get 10 cedis. I could only get 10 cedis worth of tomato, and that was six. When I grinded it or blended it in the blender, it was so small that I had to use my tomato paste that I didn't want to use. But so that the stew would even come up, I had to use tomato paste, something that I did not want to use, but I didn't have a choice. So when we got the seedling, I'm like, this rainy season, you're not going to pass us by. We are going to make good use of the space that we have here. I mean, after all, we haven't done anything. We haven't floored. We haven't, laid the interlocks or whatever. And the space is just lying down here. So, I mean, why don't, it's just a perfect, timing, I'm going to say. These seedlings cost, the tomato was about 30, I'm sorry, 5 cedis, 10 cedis. Yeah, I think everything, the tomatoes, the pepper, the corn, and the granite. I said the granite is inside. I didn't get to bring it out. I didn't even remember because I had this one tied somewhere else. Everything cost about 30 to 50 cedis if I'm not mistaken. It's quite a lot of money, but when you look forward what you are going to get, it's worth it. So give and take, these tomatoes were in June, July, August. So early September there about, these tomatoes should be ready. The pepper, like I said, if not this small farming, I can't consider myself a farmer. I can't consider myself a farmer, but give and take, by late August, early September, these tomatoes and pepper should be ready. And the good thing is that I will just blend them or take it to the commercial grinder, grind it, come home and dry it. That's, I'll boil it dry and I will store it in the freezer. Yes, you say? Who is it? Okay, sorry, I thought it was me they were talking to, some people outside. So like I was saying, I will grind it, I will store it, and it will last for a longer period of time, because I don't know how long this is going to, go on, how long these tomatoes will be expensive, but I know that tomatoes are going to be very, very, very expensive once, as usual, the rain ends. So the best thing is to just do this, small house farming. You see, when you live in an outskirts like where I'm living, or even if you're living in the city center and you have a small space in your compound, you can as well, plant. You can plant these things because I'm is not smiling. It's not smiling with anybody. Ha! It's not smiling. Pepper, tomato, okra. Okra, in fact, the last time I needed to do okra soup, I had to go into the bush where we have a lot of farmers there. And I bought okra worth 20 cedis. It was much compared to what you get in the market, but 20 cedis worth of okra compared to some 2 years ago, it was very small, very, very small. It was very, 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 very small. So, guys, I'm waiting for my husband to get the blocks. Let's see how we can barricade that place. But at the moment, he has some visitors with him, so I'm just here resting. Even though he did more of the of the planting of the seeds, even though he did more of that. Like I said, the two times that we planted tomato and pepper, this is 2024, that was 2022, 2023, we had the stem. It was already, they had already planted it, so we bought it like that from the market. This is actually the first time that we are getting the the seed of tomato and pepper. We usually buy the stem, if I'm not mistaken. So that one, he we just planted it. I remember we had a heap of sand right here. You see where this heap of sand is? Yes, it was much more than this as at last year. So we planted it on top, down to where the block is. We planted it all down there. Tomatoes, pepper. Then the okra, we did it at my back. But now we have the heap of sand down, and because we are trying to work on this water that I talked about here, so we said this place is a no area for the time being. So we are doing it, just we're nursing it around the fence where we dug to do the fence. When the plant is out, we will do it maybe somewhere here. Now, one problem that we usually face around here is that we have a lot of cows that roam about. So that's one problem you are going to face if you are planting in your house and you don't have a fence. We don't have our fence high here. So the cows usually come to graze in this plot here, although they move around. But I can't always be around to shoo them away. I remember last year I had okra right about here. They ate everything. Now you see the funny thing was that I planted that okra during the dry season. I used to water it, consistently. I remember a friend passed one day and he was telling me that everywhere dry, 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 dry. And when he got to my house, he noticed the greenness of the okra. So I was telling yes that I made it a point of duty to be watering it every day and every evening. Where I water it in the morning, then in the evening when my girls are back from school, I tell them, go and water it. It's drizzling. Guys, it's drizzling. When we saw the guy that used to, he said there was no green grass anywhere for them to eat, so it was what they saw they ate. And I'm like, are you hearing yourself? Are you hearing yourself? You comfortably allowed your cows to come and eat my effort, and you're telling me that they didn't see any green grass anywhere. So it's the only one they saw. They ate. No form of remorse or whatsoever. Yes. And it's like the rain is coming
Yeah. So those people now are those people that told you that those for the land in the
by the water
private
side.
by the water side.
Yes.
I just told them they said they will make an investment and give me some 6 plots.
Going for like how?
But they've not told me the price.
But it's going to
But
be a
they'll
lot of
give
money.
me so it's not I'm not buying the plot.
You're just renting it, kind of.
It's just kind of like lease.
But
And
you'll
what I'm
pay
doing is a
now.
fish farm, just like that Kiki fish farms this in Nigeria.
Kiki. So there's a guy actually that does fish farming in Nigeria. He's trying to check and see if he can get his name. Let me see if I can put okay. So he's trying to, get his name. If you see what the guy does, fish farming, we didn't have any choice but to, it's raining, it's drizzling, to, follow his page on Facebook. So we're actually thinking of doing something like that. So he said he was talking with those guys. If you see the fish, different, what type of fishes does he have
Oh, every kind of fish.
that you can imagine? The fish is
But he has fish farm. He
big
has
like this.
tilapia. No,
Tilapia,
not tilapia. He has a
catfish, not
fish
tilapia.
farm.
It's not
He
tilapia.
doesn't have everything.
Good
But
morning.
he normally goes to the seawater.
He goes
Go
to
and get, go and get. Just like we now we can get in this our Tumefa or go to Galilea to buy fish.
no, so I don't know. Wait. Somebody's there.
Yeah, hello.
You see, somebody just came. He was trying to explain to us about the guy getting the guy that has that Facebook page. Have you gotten the name of the page? Have you gotten the name? I know the page, the page he's talking about, but I don't have the name off head. The guy is a fish farmer. My goodness. When I'm watching the video, I'm like, there's money in farming, no? If only we just, consider going into farming, especially those of us that are unemployed. There's money in farming. Yes, it's hard work, and of course, it's not immediately you are going to, get the money, but there is money in farming if you put your mind into it and you see you are consistent. There's money in farming. There's a friend of my husband who lives just some hours away from here from us. He's into farming of tomatoes, pepper, okra. Then there's this leaf. I've forgotten the name of the. No, it's not jute. I can't. So I know the name of the leaf in my husband's language because I don't know it. I don't think my own tribe will know it. But in my husband's language, it's called ashwe. Yes, I think it's that zobo. You know zobo, right? Zobo, the zobo drink. Yes. So the guy farms the leaf, and he takes about give and take about 6 plots farming the tomatoes, the pepper. Are you hearing my guest? The frogs. That's what we are enjoying here when it rains. So there are a lot here. At night we are hearing and they can make this noise throughout the day. So like I was saying, the guy he farms tomatoes, pepper, okra, and that leaf, the zobo leaf in particular. The money the guy is making, but let me tell you guys, it's hard work. Now the good thing about his farming is that he's farming close to the river. There's a river close to where we are staying here. There's a river close to this place. That's the river. If you're in Accra, you know the river that is close to the toll booth. You know how it spans a long distance. So we are close to it at the other end. So he got this water pipe. He bought the water pipe, although that's expensive too. He got the water pipe and the pumping machine. So he pumps the water from the river to his, crops. So he doesn't get to buy. But like I said, it's hard work. But a situation whereby you are unemployed, you could go work for somebody, or you see, right now, my husband said he was discussing with some guys that want to lease him a land so that he can farm fish. You can go lease a plot and start. I think I came across someone who said that's Nigeria. No, I didn't come across the person personally, but saw that page on Facebook or the interview rather, or was it a post the person wrote? I can't remember again. But the person said that he has a land, whether he leased the land or he bought the land, I don't know, but he has a land where he plants water leaf, ugu, alefo, and when they are ready, he sells it. And these are leaves that we cook regularly with in Nigeria. So if you're here in Ghana or wherever you might be, you are unemployed or you have extra time on your hand, you can plant those things because the economy the economy is not smiling, no guys, it's not smiling. It's not smiling at
Tiki
Smoke,
fish farm and smokehouse.
tiki, tiki fish
This one is
farm
good. This one is smoking.
and smoke farm.
200K for one basket. 200,000 naira
So
for
you
one
guys, you
basket.
can check it out. What state is he in Nigeria? He is in one of the western states, if I'm not mistaken. So guys, you can check it out. So with all this little knowledge and information, space available, we are going to be planting tomatoes, pepper, because these are things that you need for foodstuff every other day. Tomato, pepper, stew, jollof rice, so many things. You can use your tomato for egg sauce. You can use it for so many things. Or do I need to emphasize on pepper? They are so expensive in the market. And just what about the days that you need to cook but you don't have the money to buy it? Are you not going to eat? You're going to eat. So you just, take it from your small garden. So guys, thank you for staying tuned with this live, broadcast here. I hope that I get to see many of you here another day. So guys, thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's Obinje O Talk, and I'll see you guys another day. Bye. I forgot to even tell you guys when that we get to cultivate this plot here. I forgot to tell you. We're hoping that we get in touch with the owner of the